Not. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Yay. Let me see. We'll do that for now. Need my. Okay, good. Yay. Let me pull this up. Make sure it doesn't get loud. Oh. Yay. Okay. Do all messages. We'll just work until people come. If they want to come at all. Here. Hi, Sunflower. Hi. Can you hear me okay? I'm on the other channel, so I don't know if you can hear me. How are you? Hopefully you can hear me okay. And hopefully this glue is still good. No. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Let me go grab paper plates. See? Yay! Good. Okay, I'm doing good. I'm just fixing stuff. Trying to, at least. So I was like, I'll come see if people want to hang out. Actually, I need to get. I didn't think about this too much, but yeah, the previous homeowner had all this beautiful Talavera pottery that he had all over the backyard wall. And, if the wind comes along, knocks it off. So there have been some pieces that I've been meaning to fix for a while. And then I've got a naughty kitty that likes to knock pots off of things. So I've got some pots I need to repair. But yeah, I mean, things are going pretty well. I can't complain. I'm going to be 39 on Friday. So I'm like, do I want to acknowledge that or do I want to pretend like that's not happening? Ooh, I might need some. You know what I might need? I might need some CAULK. Yeah. Because otherwise it just sounds funny to say. Okay, actually, let's see if this will still fit. So yeah, I'm just going to be chit-chatting. I don't know how long I'll be on, but probably as long as it takes. Don't mind the RO system. If you hear weird growling noises, that's the RO replenishing itself. So, yeah, I'm probably going to need some of that. I don't like saying it because it could get clipped, but I'm probably going to need some of that cock word. So, let me go see if I can find some. I was well prepared. have some old epoxy clay that I can use. So yeah, not too much has been going on with me. My parents went back, so it's been a little quieter. I've been gardening a lot, and that's fun. And then walking a lot in the mornings when it's cool, but it got to like, I want to say, it was like 104 the other day. So it's like I either get up early and get out, or I just walk around the house to get steps in. So yeah, not too much. Not too much happening. So I don't, let me see if this stuff is still good. I don't think it's actually that good. Oh, still got some give. Oh, that stuff smells so bad though. Okay. All right. We need to. Let me see if this one's still good. I also have air dry clay that I can use. It'll shrink and I'll have to add to it, but oh God. Okay. Well, the stuff is still okay. It smells gross though. It smells weird. It smells weird. So I decided to stream on my smaller channel because like I'm really not feeling the Delphi vibes. And I was going to pivot to like some of the Epstein stuff, but I feel like so many people are doing a good job covering the Epstein stuff that it's like, I don't know if I should. And I don't really like talking about that kind of stuff. Hold on, I need to grab some rubbing alcohol. Yeah, some of these things. My cats have been good, so that's good. Let me see, where can I put that here? Let's see. Let's try this. But yeah, not too much excitement, which is good. That's the way I like it. The arugula and the romaine lettuce they're doing good despite how hot it's been. So that's interesting. I'm just trying to keep them alive. I go out every day at noon and try to water them. But they also get water at night and in the morning automatically. So I'm just growing it where my lawn is. So eventually I would like to get the whole lawn converted to a garden. And then, just eat what I grow. Be like, what is that called? Self-sufficient, self-reliant. These things get so dirty. But yeah. Let me see. Icky, icky. And then I got a raise in January, so I'm not having to do those crazy projects that would those are stressful. So I would get sick and it would be no bueno. You can't get sick when you kind of have those deadlines. So but yeah, I like fixing this kind of stuff. mostly because it's just like cool to see it go back together. And now I can add the epoxy glue. I don't know if E6000 is good by itself. Like, obviously it is, but like, I know so many repair places are always like, no, you want the two-step epoxy adhesive where you mix it together. And I guess that probably, it might be more effective, but I just don't know. I like it already put together. Okay. I don't like epoxy stuff because it's like really gross and it doesn't come off your hands very easily, but for pottery, it's really helpful because it's got a little bit of like a rubbery consistency, So it moves, it's flexible. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, I'm just going to be talking. But it's nice to have you. And thank you. Yeah, I was pretty excited. I love the people I work for, so. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to. It's like doing surgery on a little creature. Okay, let me see. Some people recommend using a hot glue gun too, and just kind of using the epoxy mostly, but like hot gluing it so that it holds it immediately. And I don't know if I want to do that because I think he had repaired another piece with hot glue, and it looks like it was repaired with hot glue, and then it melted, and it's like really hard to get off. But oh, you've been at Michael's? Oh my gosh, I love Michael. I try to avoid it because I like it too much. But yeah, it's such a great time to like get organized, to go through stashes. I forget what the iron was saying, what it was called. It was like kintsugi or something that the Japanese do with this kind of stuff. They make it look really beautiful, the repair. Okay, so that guy is done. We'll see. Now this looks like he used some sort of expanding foam. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get much of that off. Let me see. Let's try this. So that's awesome. Yeah, I love Michael's. Like, I have to avoid it all during Halloween time too, because I could just go ham. Oh boy. It's not working as well as I would like it to. But yeah. I've been trying not to keep up with world news and stuff too, because it was kind of bumming me out. But I got taxes done, so that was good. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, which is awesome. But wild and crazy times. This needs to eventually need to give these guys names. I don't know what I would name them though. Okay, let's do this. But yeah. Clean it out. Oh, good. Good. Let that dry. Gotta clean it up first. And let's see, let me see. And we'll keep working. Yeah, I had to set up the computer closer to the Wi-Fi station. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. I figured it out. So, hopefully, yeah, there's a bit of a lag too, so I apologize. I don't see people come in. So I got this mesh system too because like the guy who owned the house before, he worked for Lockheed Martin. So he was like super savvy and just like kind of like a wizard of all things. He was definitely like the best definition of a Renaissance man I would have ever imagined. And like, so he set up, he had like a home entertainment system. Like it was kind of big and bulky, but he had it set up just for himself. But he had surround sound and he had like a whole panel, but it's inside a closet under the stairs. And so all the wiring and all the wiring for the internet is literally in a closet under the stairs on the lowest level of the house. So it's not conducive to, if I want to work upstairs and stuff. I mean, it still works, but it's spotty. So I just kept the door open to the closet so that the Wi-Fi signal can get out. And I'm relatively close to it, but it's still not a strong signal, which is crazy. So I invested in this lightly used mesh system, or like, I don't think it was used, but like somebody bought it, then decided they didn't want it, returned it. So I guess they call that like refurbished or something. And I tried to set it up, but I lost my ability to ask. That's the automatic feeder for the cats. I lost the ability to ask ChatGPT what I need to do next because the internet went out. And I did. I mean, I have the Verizon network, obviously, but for some reason it just like was not connecting well. So I was like, I can't go without internet. And it spooked me so much that I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Not until like I have somebody that knows what they're doing. Cause like, my dad's pretty good at computer stuff. But he was like good at computer stuff back in like when they first started doing computer stuff. So like he had the DOS system, and like he wrote his own scheduling program too, like his own, it was like a software program of like how he wanted to have people make appointments with him. Oh, that's not gonna stay. Let's try this again. I'm gonna need more glue. So yeah, but he was always really good at computer shit. And so like even when I was younger, like I always remember having a computer. But my brother, of course, even though he was 2 years younger, like he monopolized that shit. Like we had so many like cool games. Like there was this Mickey Mouse game that we had. There was like this, what was it? It was like of course, like, you know, the Minecraft and Solitaire were just sort of like the most boring things ever. Minecraft was okay, Solitaire not so much. But like, I think we had like a Where in the World or Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. That game was really fun. But I never got to play any of them because my brother was always on the computer. And eventually, we got Age of Empires, and he kind of let me play that. But then he gave me all the cheat codes too. And like I just remember having infinite food for the people. And I would always play like I think France or like Charlemagne time. And the cheat word, the code was like Philly cheesesteak or something. It was funny. And I was like, why are people cheating on games? Oh, he still uses AOL? Oh my God, I love your dad. That's awesome. Yeah, Carmen Sandiego is so good. But my brother, like, you know, oh, I do regret like not pushing harder to be like to get to play the games. But yeah, Carmen Sandiego, especially Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, that shit was tricky. But then growing up too, like my dad never let my brother have like a video game console, so like he would have to play it at his friends or whatever. I always liked playing Oregon Trail, but like I always died of dysentery, like right away. And it was like, I don't know why, but I always knew what dysentery was, you know? And my mom was the type of person too that was like, if you don't know a word, you have to go look it up. So she would be like, go look it up. Those types of people are annoying. No offense, Mom. Okay, this guy has his leg back on. I think I think it takes like 24 hours to cure. That's what we're calling it. We're calling it curing. These ones are pretty easy because they didn't break into a million pieces. So we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, this guy I had repaired. There was a glue that I had. I think it was Loctite for glass, and it was supposed to work on ceramics, but I don't know if I used all of it or what happened to it. Let me see. Huh. What is wrong with you? Why do you not want to? Let me see. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, he's got a little chunk, but Nothing some good old CAULK won't fix. Yeah, because it looks like I tried to repair it over here with clay, the air dry clay. Air dry clay always shrinks too. I'm not sure if I had to use white glue with it. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so I'm hoping it cools down soon because what is it right now? It's 96 in March. And like, in March, I want to say like it's usually high 70s, low 80s. Because it gets cold at night. It would get cold at night. Like it could get down to freezing. I think that was like, I remember 2003, just as we got like so I got the patio built, the enclosed patio. I had planted like some herbs and stuff in the raised planters that I built too. And luckily they were so close enough to the house that some of that heat would insulate, but like plants don't like freezing cold temperatures, but I think it's just gotten down to the 50s at night. But let me see. Oh, I hate this stuff. It's so gross. Let me see. So the low will be 65. Yeah, that's insane. But I remember, I think it was 2023 where it got down to freezing in March and like around my birthday time too. So let's see. We're performing surgery on amphibians. Yeah, the E6000 really likes porous materials. Takes a lot of it though. Soaks it up. Soaks it up like a sponge. But yeah, I'm just gonna be chatting. If anyone wants to stop in and say hi. It's not like I have amazing life updates or anything, but just wanted to have some people to talk to. Hopefully this does the trick with these guys. And then I don't think I'm gonna put them back up on the wall. Because like down in Phoenix here, everybody kind of has these cinder block walls that are about 7 feet tall, more or less. And hi, Lisa. Hi. How are you? It's good to see you. Lisa, all the tomatoes are coming in. There's so many. I'm gonna have to make my brother and his wife it's like an Italian bruschetta, but like it has like I don't know, it looks more like a pie, basically. So yeah, it's good to see you. I'm performing surgery on these little guys so that I can put them back out. Because the guy that owned the house first, he worked for Lockheed Martin and he was like obsessed with amphibians and geckos. And there's like a ton of geckos. So it is like Gecko Central. Oh, and they're so scary too. Like, I love geckos, but like they have this mechanism where they will literally like lose their tail. The focaccia. Maybe it's the focaccia. I don't know. See, us Romanians always want to be Italian, so we're like, you know. But they the geckos can like lose their tails, and their tails are like still moving after they lose them too, which is like, oh. But the cats like to kill them, so I'm like, no, guys, we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Okay, this one's gonna be trickier. This one will be trickier, and this is a loopy creation. This is a loopy thing. I don't think we're going to be able to put all of it back together. We might have to put pieces of it back together. But yeah. He's 8. So like Simba was still pretty rambunctious all the way up until he was starting to feel bad because he had cancer. But little Loopy is 8. I'm gonna say Simba was like, he was 4 in 2011. What was that? That would be, let me try to do some math here. So 24 minus 21, 13 plus 4. So he was 17 when he passed. Yeah, he was a good kitty. And that'll be in April. Yeah, Loopy is quiet today. It's because he's upstairs hiding under the bed, like the bed sheets, because like he and Lulu compete to get like the best of the bed sheet. I don't know. They're weird. They're weird kitties, but he'll be down when he's hungry. So, but yeah, it's so good to see you, Lisa. Okay, so there's 3 big pieces here. And they all go together really well. They kind of need to dry because I washed them off, so they're still a little wet. Let them dry. Have the fan going, which means that these pieces all have to go together. And they all are at a curve. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. Okay, we got 2 pieces. And then there's so many little ones. Oh boy. Okay. So this is the gray. I think this will go probably, no? Okay. Let's see. Okay, this piece goes like that. No. This is towards the bottom. Let's see. So I'll have to go together. Okay. Let me see. Hi, Carol. Hi, how are you? How's it going? How you doing? Trying to put stuff back together. And like, probably shouldn't be doing this live, but it was like, why not? My birthday is Friday, so I was like, I'm gonna hang out and do some stuff with people. Um, but I don't know how these all go together. 'Cause this is towards the bottom. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's good to see you. Um, yeah, I'm just repairing some stuff on my birthday. Well, it's not my birthday, but it's like, it's close enough. Yeah, I've been meeting up with some people and hanging out, trying new places, new restaurants. But I think I'm gonna go to my favorite, Aries birthday. That's right. Hell yeah. Lisa, aren't you an Aries rising? That's like the coolest thing ever. I'm like a Cancer rising. So it's like, it's not very cool. It's okay. It's just not as intimidating as I would like it to be. Okay, so this piece goes here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do a live on my birthday. Maybe I'll go later. Cause I don't want to interfere with anybody's Friday schedule. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, because this would be up here. And this would be around the base. Yeah. Okay, so that's there. So then what is this? Oh, yeah. But it's 96 right now. So I slept in today because yesterday was taxes and I was like, screw it. I'm not getting up early to go on a walk. Maybe if I'm really restless, I'll go on a walk after the sun goes down tonight and listen to some music. But yeah, I'm not. It's just too hot in the sun. I even have that ice pack. Oh, I'm using E6000. Yeah, ChatGPT recommended that I use a 2-part epoxy, but I mean, like E6000's for dummies like me, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do what's easy. But yeah, it recommended an epoxy glue, which I was like, oh, that's interesting. I've seen people fix stuff with silicone too. Like for a while, I wanted to build my own aquariums too. This is what happens when you have ADD. Like, oh, you know what'd be fun? Building an aquarium. But yeah, so you can get things to stick with silicone, but I think the E6000 is probably the better choice. And with Arizona heat, it depends. If some of these pieces are going to be outside, which the little lizards and amphibians are going to be, then silicone is probably not going to hold up super well. But yeah, aquariums are cool, dude. So like, there's a guy that I used to watch all the time, Serpa Design, I think, SERPA. And he's just, oh, he's a genius, and he can make like the coolest things. But he has like a football field of like basement. I exaggerate, but he has like a lot of basement that he can put like all of his aquariums in, and all of his he's got a lot of lizards. He's got like a bearded dragon. It's so cute. I forget what his bearded dragon's name is. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if I would want to do that because like I already feel a little bad about creatures being in an aquarium. So like I try not to get big fish. Like Eric always liked the big fish because they're pretty, but you need more space. Otherwise it's just not fair for them, you know? And then, you know, some of the big fish too give a lot of the other fish anxiety, and then they die from like stress. But I forget what it's called. I think it's like ocean floor, or there's a place in downtown Phoenix that has like some really cool fish. It's got like piranhas, and it's like it's an old place, you know, but it's really cool. So, oh, you do? Oh, African cichlids? They move everything around the tank. Wow. Oh my gosh. Ah, that's really cool. Yeah, I think the cichlids were the problem too, because like we had a bunch of, what do you call those? They're like mollies, and oh my gosh, mollies. Let me see. Basic fish. Basic freshwater fish. Platies. Yeah. We had mollies and platies, and those guys, they breed like crazy. Yeah. The South American cichlid are aggressive. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We got a cichlid thinking like, oh, he'll be okay because all these other fish are so small. And then like they all got really stressed out and died. So then we like took them to ocean floor, and like I don't know what they do with the fish that you take to ocean floor, but like the platies, the mollies and platies that we would take to, I'm pretty sure they used to feed like the other fish. But they just had so many babies, like constantly. So, but they are pretty. I mean, I'll give, you know, they're very pretty. It's just that, you know, and I have a 60-gallon tank, a 30-gallon tank, and then I think that one is 13 gallons. And there's, oh, what are they called? They're like eel-like. Yeah, that was smart of you, Lisa. They're called, are they, I don't think they're Corridoras. I do have a pleco in the big one. I might have two plecos still, actually, but you can never see them. Neon and cardinal tetras. We did have some danios. Let me see. For aquarium. A loach, coolie loach. That's what it is. So yeah, there's oh, you loved all those fish. That's really cool. Yeah. In the 13-gallon and the 30-gallon, there's some coolie loaches. And like I have tried to get those guys out to try. Yeah, I love them too. I've tried to get them out to put in the bigger tank, and they're so slippery, dude. Like I cannot for the life of me get a hold of them. So So I'm like, I'll just keep these tanks going until I don't see them anymore. So I don't know how long that'll be, but I don't have the heart to like take them down or anything, you know. But I think they would be happier in a bigger tank. But it's like, how do you reason with a fish? You can't. So yeah, I just thought I would come in and try to get this stuff done before I have to get back to work. Because I think next we're doing like the magic mushrooms kind of stuff for the next box. Ooh, why is it not going together? Hi, 26 Dead Zombies. Hi, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. Giving away the fish that got too big. That was smart. Yeah, we ended up giving them away too. But like the ex-husband was just like always just so, you know, well, I really want to try this. And then it's like, well, all the literature says not to do that. And then he's like, oh, you know, let's try it anyway. And then when it doesn't work out and the other fish are like getting sick because they're so stressed out, he's like, what have I done? This is terrible. Oh. And then he's like, why did you let me get it? And it's like, yes, why did I? Because I have power in this relationship. Yes. So, trying to fix this stuff. This is actually a little Loopy's handiwork. That kitty's good at breaking stuff. And you know, if you're gonna be a cat owner, learn how to fix things because like this stuff is still functional. It's still pretty, you know, and it's fun to repair. Well, I guess some people are like, oh, I really hate that kind of stuff, but it's actually, I think it's pretty fun to repair. This is not going together as seamlessly as I would have liked it to. What is going on? Yeah, cat. Cat. So, yeah, I don't know. I may be meeting up with him, my brother, my sister-in-law, the baby, one of the girlfriends, who I really do like Marissa. She's a nice person. I would consider her a friend. And there's a really good sushi place called Aso. It's off of Bell Road. And it's so good that like other restaurants have tried to open up and um, like use that exact name and stuff. And so the original restaurant has to be like, oh, that's so cool. You're repairing an older stove. Well, awesome. Very good. Very good. Yeah, if you guys want me to talk about anything in particular, otherwise I'm just going to be yapping, yapping, yapping. But yeah, Aso is like my favorite sushi place. I want to say it's like 40 something Ave and Bell Road, but it could be 60 something Ave and Bell Road. It's by a Black Bear Diner. So I also appreciate a good Black Bear Diner. Um, and yeah, like they have like a, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a waterwork through it. Um, it looks like, I think it's all faux rock, but it's like it like divides the room because they also have the what are those grills called? Is it like hibachi or hibachi grill. Ugh, I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, gee. I think it's grill. Yeah, right, right, right. Hibachi, yeah. Yeah, so they have like part hibachi, part sushi, and then they have like a sushi bar that's really cool, and you can watch the sushi being made and stuff. I mean, I guess a lot of places have that now, but it's just really cool, especially coming from like, a decent sized town in the Midwest, but like to coming out here and just getting to see like all the fabulous things, plus this giant like it's something that like Serpa Design would design. It's there because there's like turtles in it. There's these giant koi fish, and then there are these turtles in it, and you can like feed. You could like throw food into the koi pond or to the whatever you're calling it, and like and feed them. You know. Yeah, it is. It's entertaining too. Oh, and I think we have the medieval thing down here too, but and I didn't get a chance to go to the Ren Festival because my friend was jet lagged. She was flying back from she went all the way out to the UK, and I guess like the airports have been terrible because of the um, TSA. I'm not sure. Oh, why are you gonna be stubborn? So yeah, but yeah, I guess traveling has been a nightmare. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, we had the joust thing, and I would have loved to have gone to the Renaissance Festival. Like, I would have taken so many videos of goats. I just love the little petting zoo. Like, and then the adults are kind of like, "Can you?" Sorry, that's the RO system. If you can hear that, um, adults are always like, "Why? Can you just leave so the kids can like pet the goats?" I'm like, "Meh, fine." Um, okay, so maybe what I'll do here is I'll do this. But it was so hot this year too. Like, even if we did go when she got back, like it would have been in the 90s. And it's like, I only really want to go if it's going to be in the 70s, you know? Because even then I sweat. So, but, do goat yoga? I want to. Oh my gosh. How adorable is that? But I'd be like, I'm not here for the yoga. I'm here for the goats. Get out of the way. Let me play with these goats. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. And there's always like a bully one, like the biggest one that's the bully. And then you're like, hey, let the other goats have some chow, man. Like, what is your problem? Um, okay. Hopefully this will. Another thing I don't like about E6000 is that it just oozes out of the tube if you don't like kind of rein it in. And so you always kind of have to put the lid back on, but then it gets all grody. See, these are the types of puzzles that I like because it's like, oh, I can see it's not just going to be a flat picture. It's going to be like, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the mood, I guess. I guess I have to be in the right mood to fix shit. Sometimes I'm like, let's break shit. No, I don't. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm perfectly normal and regulated. But yeah, it's been so hot, man. Like, I'm gonna probably go for a walk tonight because I haven't. I've been getting my steps in, and I get like really competitive about my steps with myself. So if I don't break my record from yesterday, I'm gonna be a little irritated. Be a little irritated. Or no, not what it wasn't yesterday because I took yesterday off. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Uh, it's usually better. I think it's usually better to put the smaller pieces back, make them into the biggest piece you can, and then put the biggest piece with the other pieces. But I'm not I'm not figuring out how they go together necessarily. So we're gonna have to go on the fly here. Um, that kitty is so good at breaking stuff. I tell you what. I'm like, you're a professional disappearer. You're a professional yodeler. You're a professional breaker of shit. Good job, Loopy. It's a cat of many trades. It's a very magical cat who my parents are like, does he exist? And yes, they did get to see him because I trapped him outside on the catio. I like closed the little window that goes, like I built like a little escape window thing that he can go in and out of that has like a little flap. Um, and I closed that, and then I was like, okay, just go outside on the catio real quick, and you know, don't be too loud or anything. So they're like, he does exist, okay. But literally the second day I had him, I thought he ran away. I literally thought he ran away because he was so good at hiding. Um, and I couldn't find him. So I made posters and I went around to all the mailboxes and he was just in like the little linen cabinet or whatever you call that. Yeah, like a cabinet. So yeah, cats are crazy. And then when so I adopted him off of adoptapet.com and the people that I adopted him from, they were originally from Taiwan and they're husband and wife, and then they had a little he was 5 months old at the time, little baby, but Loopy is so loud. Yeah. Yeah. He's so loud that it's like I think that's why they kind of had to get, because this cat, it's like literally 4 in the morning and he's just like meow meow meow, and it's loud. So yeah, if I had a 5 month old, I would be like, yep, you gotta go, cat, you gotta flip and go. But they had him since they lived in Taiwan. Since he was a kitten and he's 8 years old, so it was really hard for her, and I felt really bad. And of course, they didn't tell me the reason why he had to go. They're like, we just can't give him the love he needs. Now there was a little bit of an English to, what is that? Probably Mandarin or Cantonese. Like there was a language barrier, and of course their English was better than my Mandarin and or Cantonese. So, but yeah, they weren't like, yeah, he's loud as fuck, because like, then how do you get him home? Poor kitty. Oh, he's a good kitty, even though he breaks shit. So yeah, they did not tell me that. And he wasn't initially loud either because he wasn't initially loud either because like he was scared, but once he got used to me, like he broke out. Like he can open doors, especially if the door is just pull down kind, you know. He can open doors. So he got out the very first night because I put him in a little room down here by the garage, you know, fully air conditioned and everything, but like, you know, it's where I dump a lot of stuff. Or like since I refurbished the what do you call that? I had like there was a another bedroom right next to my art room that we would use for when people would come to stay. And so I had a lot of my like art supplies in there, and I wanted to make it into, well, ultimately it was going to be kind of like a computer room for like you know, I thought I was going to have somebody move in and they'd have their own little room. Like there was like a loft bed. There still is, you know, a nice computer and you know, decked out and whatnot. And so I had to move all of that stuff down here, and now it's in the room right next to the garage. So oh no. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's good though that you saved him. Lucky. Froze into a driveway. Oh my god. Those black cats they're resilient, man. I tell you what. Little Lulu, she's like lost all of her teeth. I think she has that kitty congenital thing. I'm not sure what it's called. Kitty congenital thing. It's like a thing where cats like can lose their teeth. And she still prefers the hard food to the more expensive wet food. Like she's fallen out of so many tall places that I'm like, that girl probably has some brain damage, you know? But I love her. But black cats they are like the most resilient of the cats, in my opinion. They're just the hardiest, and they're like, I don't really know. I love them though. I love them to death. Aw, he was too little to be away from mom, but he made it. Aw, he's a good boy. I love him so much. Yeah, I miss Simba too. Like I haven't really let myself think about him, but he was my other orange kitty. And we used to call him Michael Jordan Kitty because like he could jump up on anything. He could literally like if you were to open like a door, he could like jump up on the top of the door, and it would be what 7 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot door, probably like 7 foot, probably 6.5 feet. And he would like jump up on the top of it and then balance on the top of that door. It was like, what are you doing? And then there's kind of like a loft space in this house. So, but there's banisters all around it, and they love, like all the cats love to like, except for Tatum. Tatum was my big girl, and she is like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I understand my limitations. So she wouldn't get up and do that. But anyway, but they all do that where they're like, hey, look what I can do. Look, ooh. And you're just like, oh my God. But they live. If they fall, they live. It's crazy. It's crazy. Aw. He's the fourth black cat you've had in 30 years. Aw, that's wonderful. That's so nice to hear. Yeah, because like I know around Halloween time, at least when we first moved out here in 2011, um, it could have been like a couple years later, but around Halloween time, like certain animal shelters won't let people adopt black cats because they're afraid they're going to use them as like something weird. You know, they're going to sacrifice them or do something with them, which is just insanely sad. But yeah, Lulu we found actually my ex-husband heard her meowing and he was like, "Do you hear that?" And I was like, "No." Cuz like I don't think I have great hearing. And then there was this little black cat and she came right up to us. And usually I'm always like, "Can we please get another cat? Can we please get a dog? Can we please do this? Can we please do that?" And he'd be like, "No." But then Lulu, Lulu, he was like, "Can we keep her?" And I was like, "Yeah, duh. Yeah, we're gonna keep her. This your cat is lucky. She's a lucky black cat." We named her Lulu from the. I was volunteering at the art museum, and they would do, forget what day. I think it was like Thursdays. They'd have like some special cinema presentation of something, whether it was like a little film festival thing or whatever. But it was, or they would like show an old movie, and there was an old German movie from like the. It wasn't Bauhaus, was it? It was like when there was like, you know, the Dresden. I want to say it was like Dresden when there was all that good film that came out and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it was a German film, but it was called Pandora's Box, and the main character in it was the gal named Lulu. And she was mildly chaotic, and I was like, "Oh, this would be a great name for a little Lulu." Yeah. Yeah, Lulu stick too. So, and then her teeth fell out. But we used to call her Lulu One Tooth, or I did, because like she had just one tooth sticking out. And yeah, it was pretty cute. But now she's lost all of her teeth. And she'll still eat the dry food too. I'm like, "Oh girl, come on. I'm trying to make it easier on you." Okay. So there's a lot of stuff. Huh. Okay. Slowly but surely, guys, we're getting there. I'm figuring it out. Not very quickly, but I'm figuring it out. No. Okay, hold on. We're probably gonna have like a whole piece missing. Okay, I see what we're working with. I see what we're working with. I see what we're working with. Yeah. Yeah. So I love my kitties. They're good kitties. Do I kind of want a doggy? Yeah, but like I feel bad because I mean the backyard is pretty big for a backyard, you know? But is it big enough for a doggy to run around? Yeah, I mean it's still big enough for the doggy to be okay, but I don't know. I just feel like dogs want so much more space, and I would take them on walks and stuff, but it would probably have to be later at night, and you'd probably have to be able to put booties on the doggy because it just gets so flipping hot, even um, during the day. Huh? It's like that. Even during the nighttime, the heat still comes up off of like the tarmac and the asphalt. Yeah. What? Why didn't it let you show? That's so crazy, Lisa. It was like, oh, you know what? I can make people mods. Duh. Like, why is this? Add as moderator. Yay! And add as moderator. Yay. Yeah. It was like hold the word booties for review. I'm like, okay. Oh, now I don't know what I was doing. Oh, there it is. Okay. I know. I'm like, why? That's so dumb. That's so silly. So silly. I think this goes like that. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna be perfect, but maybe I can go over it with some like gold paint and make it look like it's, what is it, kintsugi or something? The Japanese repair. Oh, thank you, Lena. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of still sweaty. I need to add you as a moderator too. Just being outside, having to be outside for a little bit. Like I've been going out every day to water at noon. The arugula and the romaine really don't like it. They don't like the heat. And I think we got up to 104 the other day, which is like, record setting heat. We are not meant to really live in the desert, if we're being honest. Like, let's be honest. We're not supposed to be here. But I'm here now, so. And compared to the rest of the country, Arizona used to be pretty inexpensive to live in, but with all the Californians coming over, it's kind of changing now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. Did I make you? I need to make you one too. Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay. Yay. Yeah, I'll probably get back to the Enlight channel, but I don't think it's going to be like on Delphi. I'm just like really kind of like tired. Just tired. And if anything's going to happen, it'll happen. So there's not much I can do about it though. Except hope that the right people do something about it, But Dom was telling me, he was like, like there's these certain types of cases. First, I thought he was saying, "Hi, Eric." Yeah, I'm burnt out of Delphi too. I was talking about you, Eric. Not in a bad way, but Eric is my ex-husband, guys. Not in a bad. I didn't say anything bad. Okay, yeah, go back to work. Bye. Rude. Okay, yeah, we'll have fun. Yeah. Go back to selling drugs. Drug dealer. He's a pharmacist. That's a joke. That's a joke, by the way, guys. He sells the drugs. So that's the way an Italian would say it. He sells the drugs. And I know, Lisa, you can't take me anywhere. Can't take me anywhere. That's fine. I don't need to go anywhere. This is supposed to be my happy place. No, I haven't, Lita. I haven't. Um, yeah, that's smart. It's just smart to stay out of it, guys. Like, nobody's gonna win. There's no, like, drama war that's gonna win anything, you know? Uh, but yeah, Lita, I'm sure he's around somewhere. I just don't know where. Um, yeah, same. Yeah. It's not good. It's just not good for the soul, you know? And basically, what needs to happen is there needs to be some updates with the court system, needs to be some movement on corruption, in my opinion. But you kind of need uncorrupt people to do something about that. So all you can do is really bring awareness to it. Um, and just, you know, not waste too much of your own time and energy because it's just not healthy, you know. Um, felt angered and helpless. Yeah, I feel that way a lot. Like, um, and I'm sure like the people involved in that situation, it's even 10 times worse. Like, and imagine having to live in like fear, you know, of being able to tell the truth. Because, you know, like the media does not help out in that area either. Like the whole system is pretty well insulated, I would say. And a lot of it, it's pretty well insulated all the way up to, um, gosh, I don't even know. I like it's hard to tell, but you've got like the legal system, media, um, law enforcement, people with power, in power with powerful positions, um, people I had respect for let me down so bad. Yeah. And you know, you have every right to feel that way, 26, because like they let me down too, you know, like, and that's another thing too. When did it become so that the people who you depend on for views are not allowed to give feedback? And that's really what kind of became scary because it was like, oh, this unraveled pretty quickly, you know. Um, yeah. So, and it became an ego flex, you know, it really did. But and widespread corruption is, yeah, I agree with that. It did that for me too. And it was like an awakening. It was like I think the first time it started kind of getting through my skull was like um, when Bernie was competing with Hillary for like the primary, and in Arizona in particular, um, they had like shut down all these polling places and places where you could go to do the primary votes because this was back in 2016, and it greatly favored Hillary to Bernie. And at the time, I think I was like voting for Hillary because I'm like, oh, a woman, yay. Not realizing like there's a whole bunch to it. And yeah, other creators, yeah. So that was a big one. Then and they were really obvious about it too. Like it was weird. Then like of course COVID, and it was like, well, there's a Wuhan lab right there. There's a lab right there. This is a beautifully designed virus, but you couldn't talk about it. There were so many things that like now it's like, of course, Delphi would be like this. You know, after all the obvious shit they did with Epstein too, it's like, of course, there would be something like this, but it continued on. It continued to like infect the creators and stuff. Hi, Becky. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Standard moderator, I added you. Yeah, so watching other creators like destroy themselves, yeah. And people that like you just kind of have like you were like, oh, I thought you had basic decency and stuff, and it's like, no. No. It was an ego flex the entire time. Like you can say all day that you're here for Abby and Livy, but you got to be here for other people too. Like you have to be here for like the viewers, like the people who are coming along and trusting you, putting their faith in you. So it's good to see you. Yeah. Aw. Yeah, for your subscribers, right? Like when things become so imbalanced that people can't critique the actual creator, it's like, well, then you've become part of the problem, you know? And I'm all for healthy critique. But sometimes it's not even worth it, you know? Starting from the beginning in Delphi and watching the downfall. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, for those that were support. Yeah, critique teaches, it really does. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot. You know, I gotta rein in my temper sometimes. But I learned a lot too that it's like, there are, you have to be able to say this is speculation. This is the inference that I came up with from that. You know, like if somebody proves something and they're like my worst enemy, they still proved it with facts. Like, I'm not going to be like, no, you're wrong because you're an evil person. It's like, so there was a lot of downfall to be had though. And, I was kind of like thinking about it, what creates that atmosphere where people go down those rabbit holes and they allow themselves to get swept up in it, to like take on the mantle of like, I am the authority on this. Everything, the buck stops with me. And it's like, okay, well, you have a lot of support, you have a lot of schmoozers, but hi, Rebecca. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, like it became like a personality thing, a cult of personality. It really did. And like I think too there are there are certain things that certain people are going to be better at. Um, and, you know, some people do better behind the scenes, you know, like you don't want to give away your game either. Although it was not about one channel, it was a community that self-destructed. It is still going on. That's better, yeah. Yeah. YouTube has been nice. Like, it was a nice place to like meet like-minded people because like, you know, even though my ex-husband was just in here, like I remember trying to talk to him about some things that were interesting to me and whatnot. And he was like, why are you interested in that? You shouldn't be interested in that. Like, that's not healthy. That's not normal. And I'm like, well, because it's a mystery and like my brain wants to solve it, or like at least like, you know, I want to give my information that I have to other people to see what they think. And then maybe they can build off of it and like come up with even better ideas that I didn't think of. And we can just keep riffing off each other until we figure it out or something. I don't know. I really like talking to people about this kind of information. And I remember I made my, I think it was like an hour and 10 minutes, but it was a long presentation and it was boring, it was dry. But I was like, hey, could you watch the first 10 minutes of this and tell me what you think? And he was like, this is making me anxious. I can't do this. Like, so it was like I really had nobody to connect with. And I didn't want to like bother my parents about it because they're like boomers. They're really sweet boomers, but they're like, yeah, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you so macabre? But yeah, yeah. Oh, that they were the number one Delphi channel? Oh boy. I don't know who that would be actually. I don't know who that would be anymore because I fear. Yeah. But see, that's another thing, like when the community gets so toxic too that the people that you're fighting with also create content. Um, like they should be allowed to have differing opinions, but like people don't need to make it personal. But so many people did go and make it personal, and it didn't. You just blocked them. That's good. That's good. That's all you can do. But it doesn't have to get as personal as it gets, you know? Um, we should be able to be like, oh, that's their theory. That's really interesting. Yeah, I think mine is more along these lines, and like I feel like I'm in a better position to say more about that because of XYZ. If you have to say like I think I'm, but even then you don't, because like we just don't know. We just don't know. And the only people that are going to know is going to be law enforcement if they do the actual work and do an actual investigation. Because did they do an actual investigation? I don't know. You just wanted the info? Yeah, that's it. That's all. And everybody, like, it shouldn't be a matter of like, you have to side with me or else. But like, I will say, like, there is a specific creator who harassed the shit out of me and literally stalked me. I mean, several of them did, but like stalked me to a point of like doxing me. May or may not have been involved in, you know, reporting me to ICAC to get me swatted, which luckily did not happen. Um, and this person like consistently like really went after me and terrorized me, and another female, you know. And will I say that it hurt my feelings that other people would go and watch her? Yeah. But it's not up to me to be like, you are either loyal to me or you can't watch me or you can't be in my group. Because it's like, that's not what this is about. This is a place where, you know, I actually learned the most from my subscribers. If I didn't have you guys, I would not have known a lot of the stuff. Okay, let's just be real, because I will get hyper focused on the thing that I want to get hyper focused on, and I need the other people to insert like, oh yeah, but there's this thing, you know, and that's supposed to be how it is. That's supposed to be how it is, you know. So I don't know. I'm glad to be done with it. I won't say that I'll never go back to Delphi, but if there's movement on it, I would like to see some actual movement on it, you know. Shit, I just did this badly. That is not gonna want to go in. That's what she said, or he said. I don't know. Meh. Okay. Build up from the bottom. That is the new lesson I've learned right now. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for saying that. I mean, like, you don't have to. Oh, and I'm sorry about 764. Like, I went down that rabbit hole with you guys too. Like I was right there. We were all there together experiencing that bullshit. And I'm thankful that you guys saw me and like listened to me. And I'm not going to get foot clumped, but like, I'm so grateful that you guys did, because like, to not have that acknowledged is so painful. But thank you guys. But anyway, like, it's not a loyalty test though. You know, it just, I guess that's human nature. I guess if you leave people to themselves long enough, maybe we all devolve to like, there's a loyalty test and you can't go watch other creators and you have to agree with everything that I say. And if you don't, then you get excised out of the group and you're not allowed to come back, and we're going to talk shit on you forever. And, you know, and it's like, I thought we were here for information and collaboration, like trying to put more minds together. But, you know, it's just ego, I guess. Ego gets in the way all the time. So, yeah, 764 is, it's like kind of a decentralized, online radical group of people that, you know, they catfish and lure groomable, vulnerable people, predominantly kids, younger girls, but boys too, transgender people, people who are lonely and vulnerable. And they bring them into like certain platforms like Discord, and they isolate them, and they're like, oh, if you're loyal, you'll cut my initials into your arm, or you'll kill your cat for me and you'll record it, or you'll take yourself out and record it. It has to do with like accelerationism. It has to do with a bunch of stuff. It's not good. It's very bad. And it is kind of like, that's the new terrorism. It's just this nihilistic destruction of all that is innocent and sacred, and making a mockery out of it. Everything is a joke. It's a sick joke. And it sucks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's bad stuff, guys. So it's dark. It's really dark. And it's so frustrating because like so many people are like, that doesn't really exist. And it's like, yeah, it does. I mean, like, come on. The FBI has been talking about this now. It's time for people to come out of the shadows and to understand that this stuff is real. It exists. It's terrifying, and it's hurting our youth. Like, just like my brief experiences of online dating, because it's like it's pretty pathetic. But like, young men do not know how to engage with people, really. I mean, that's a generalization, but like, so much of the youth is hurt, and obviously young men are hurt because young women are hurt too, and they're hurting them. This cycle is just going round and round. People are addicted to porn, they're addicted to instant gratification. um, they're not learning how to really engage in real life with other people, and it's becoming scary. And I'm not trying to be like a alarmist or anything, but like, it doesn't take much. I don't have to be a cybersecurity analyst or some undercover intelligence agent in like Reddit or somewhere to just see it myself. you know bye Rebecca, thank you for coming. Yeah, okay, thank you. Hi, Rock Crusher. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. So yeah, like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that is scary, and that either people don't want to hear about. Like my dad cannot believe that Epstein is like real. He's like, how is that? How is it possible that there are all these elites? And I'm like, because it's possible. Like, there are facts that you can see, and it exists, and it's real. So, you know, um, but yeah, so, whew, sorry to get heavy on you guys. Wasn't trying to. Just, fed up a little bit. And then I did. So, don't build from the ground up if you're going to be doing this kind of thing, rebuilding stuff. Because I started like in the middle. Don't do that. Don't do it this way. If you have to rebuild stuff, do it from the bottom up. But yeah, so yeah, I wanted a place to come, an outlet to come and like talk to people and be intellectually engaged in the stuff that I was interested in. Because, like, you know, I work from home, and, a lot of my friends would move out of state, or they would, well, some of them moved out of country. And then it was like, there really weren't a lot of places to go. And 55, and the things I see, and the 20-something kids at my work is scary. It's scary. It's scary. It's really scary. So, and it's not because they're bad people, but it's because, like, I don't want to be one of those people that's like, we let the internet run amok, and this is on us now, and oh, it's all the internet and blah, like, but it kind of is. Because, like, digital ID, I still don't know. I still don't know. They have no purpose or drive yet. Well, because they can't afford anything. They can't afford to start adulthood. They exist, but it's the culture. And like, if I do pair with somebody younger on like Bumble or Hinge or something, the guys are always kind of like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I'm here because this. Never mind. Bye." Like it's like it's yeah. So I'm just gonna go. Never mind. Sorry. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm leaving. That's how it is. What do you want? Nothing. Just, thought this was a place where you go to meet other people, but okay. Never mind. Never mind. I was mistaken. I'll just see myself out. But yeah, everybody's hurting. It would freak you out too. What would freak you out, Rock Crusher? Yeah. Loopy is a master at breaking stuff. I will tell you that. He knows how to break something. Epoxy glue is so gross, man. The E6000, like, I should be grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, but it like gets everywhere and it's stringy and it's gnarly and don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. This like does not want to go back in now. Someone say that to me a while ago. It's pretty normal. It's pretty par for the course, I'd say. What do you want? What are you doing here? And then everybody has like some sort of, it's either anxious or like avoidant attachment. At least it doesn't stick the finger. I know. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've glued. So, like, that expanding glue too? That stuff is terrible. That stuff is so nasty. That and super glue have really been like, there have been some scary moments. I will say that. I know that the nail polish remover, the acetone, will take off the super glue. And it did help with the expanding glue, but it was still pretty gnarly. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty gnarly. Now, if I could just get this one piece back in. But yeah, so I went on a date with, he was actually a police officer. He was very nice. But he was like, a lot of people say that they want serious relationships, and then it's like, no, they don't. No, they don't. They just want, and there's nothing, I mean, they're not bad people inherently, but I don't know. I think there's too much fear of missing out, People get in this like, I don't want to miss out on anything. It's like, well, life is slipping away, guys. Life is passing us all by. That's the RO system. Don't mind it. Does that. But yeah, I think the internet is kind of fucked with us a little too much. If I'm being honest, like I don't think it's made us better. Okay, it's good to see you. Okay. Time's a wasting. Yeah, yeah. It's like, don't you guys want to try to be happy now? But no, and that's okay. It just means that we're not aligned. We're not aligned. Let me do this. Oh, this stuff is so ugh. The terracotta one is probably going to be more difficult, actually, if I'm thinking about it. Well, maybe not, because the terracotta is kind of crumbly, but okay, let me see if this will fit. Not quite. Not quite. That's not great. That's not great. Okay. All right, let me try this again. Please just fit. Please just fit. Yeah. So, but have you guys been watching Dana at all? I've been wanting to get more into her stuff. I like her. I like her content too. Seems kind of heavy, but it makes sense with a lot of the stuff that we're seeing. You know. Ah, it's rough. Girl looks rough. Like, oh my goodness. Girl looks rough. I don't think it's too much to ask for someone to be themselves and be together. Ooh. The pottery looks rough. Because she's not going together very well. Oh boy. Girl, something happened. Something catastrophic happened. Oh no. Oh dear. My mom's mom would always be like, oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh dear. Oh my. I knew she talked like a sailor back in the day. I knew she was dropping the shit word all the time. We're gonna have to CAULK this up afterwards, just for some added stability. Oh, girl, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is rough. This is very rough. It's like Bride of Frankenstein over here. Grody pagody, grody pagody. Need to get more Q-tips. Well, that's good. I mean, true crime, ultimately, I don't know. I think there have been instances of people coming together and solving stuff. Like I think, I think what happened with the Golden State Killer was a pretty good example of that. I think a lot of people came together and did some really excellent work to get that solved. But it would be interesting to see some numbers to know if it's not that you could know if it was like an overall benefit. Oh, Dieter? What happened with Dieter? Sorry guys, I'm not following. But it would be interesting to know if like how much it helps or hurts, and like how you would determine that for like online communities following a true crime case. Because I don't like I don't think Delphi did much of, well, I will say, like, despite what people think about Erica and Christine and them, I do think they, I think they're investigators. And I think it was good to get them as much information as possible. If we were following, oh, I don't know who I asked about. I don't know. I'm sorry, Lisa. I don't know who we were talking about. Oh, Dana. Sorry, Dana. Yeah, we were talking. I was like, rotting jewels. Yes, I need to get into more of that, but I'm a little afraid. I'm a little afraid. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Yeah. It's a rabbit hole and a half. That's like a black hole rabbit hole. It goes to the other side of the universe. It's like, ugh. uh, but all that stuff is seriously so scary. I'm not a fan. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. Yeah. She's got some crazy stories too. Getting catfished by little people. Like, that was another thing. I went on a date with a guy and he was literally my height and he said he was 5'8". And I was like, I'm glad I didn't wear my tall shoes because I would have been taller than you. So I totally, like, it took me back to a Dana moment. I was like, yep, poor Dana. Oh, it cracks me up. Yeah. Yeah. So I've just been, I try not to check Bumble anymore because it's just like going to be disappointing. Every once in a while I'll check it, but I'm not going to do it today, probably. I just don't want a headache, you know? It's usually a headache. Because there were like some guys that were like, oh yeah, like guys that were post office people and stuff. And they're like, girls won't date me because like, I don't know what they expect me to be. I'm like, well, you have a pension, you have, um, good benefits and stuff. Like, what's not to like? But I guess, I don't know. I don't know. See, the last time I was dating was like 20 years ago. So all of this stuff is just foreign to me. Like, I don't understand a lot of it. Um, and a lot of people have been hurt pretty badly. And I think, as people become more and more avoidant or, just not secure in their attachments, based on like childhood trauma and stuff, I do think it's going to get worse. And I think Gen Z is already having like the least sex of any modern generation, you know, which is just crazy to me and sad. These people, everybody deserves to like have a shot, an opportunity at a happy life, you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna fix the world. I'm always like, oh, and then get really like mopey about it. And it's like, girl, you didn't fix anything. You just sat here and like kvetched about it. Hi, Dieter. Hi. I need to make you a mod too. Long time no see. Let's make you a mod. Yay. Yay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to add some CAULK to this. It needs some caulk. Sorry. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's funny though. It's funny. Whatever. Don't look at me like that. Well, what do we think? She's a little rough. Girl's a little rough. Good job, Loopy. Good job, kitty. Sorry, guys. Hey, kids. How's it going? How you doing? What you up to, Dieter? You feeling better? Aw. We love you. We love you, Dieter. I love all of you guys. Yeah, this is I'm gonna call her the Bride of Frankenstein. She's a bit rough. Girl's looking a little rough. Let me see if I can add some cock. Oh no. I never grew up. I never grew up. I was never allowed to grow up. I know, I guess I did. I grew up too fast, actually. Never mind. It's my Catholic upbringing. Woof. That is rough. It's a rough go around. Yeah, I'll probably wait. I'm gonna wait till it dries. Like it was never a cat toy. It's always been cat toys. And then a new kitchen floor. Oh, that's great. Aw, I'm glad. The home. Okay. That's great. New kitchen floor. That'll be good. I need to clean my kitchen floor. But I'm like one of those people that's like, what's the point? I'm just gonna go outside and come back in and it's gonna get messy again. I guess the upside of the heat coming back around is that it will probably kill a lot of the weeds, so I won't have to weed. Because I also I do a lot of the stuff for my parents too. Because they live close by. Like I literally just walk over there and pull weeds and then walk back home. So, ooh, that's awesome. Dieter, I need to check your posts. I need to check your posts. I'm sorry, guys. I get sidetracked and then I don't, you know. It's rough with the ADHD. It's rough. Although I think everybody has ADHD now, so it's really not an excuse. If other people can be functional with it, why can't I? Oh, Loopy. What a silly, silly kitty. Yeah, I need to clean my kitchen grout and then seal it, but I'm like, I don't want to. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of being on my hands and knees. And I don't know. That's why the walking has really helped, because like, you know, when you just sit and do art all day, it's not good for your back. Especially because I'm usually hunched over. Yay! It is a great Tuesday evening. It is. We're all so accomplished. Okay. Maybe this one was the hard one, but maybe the terracotta will be the true test. Maybe the terracotta will be the true test. Because it's pretty flaky. This looks so bad. It looks so bad. It's so bad, man. Hey, at least I can make myself laugh, okay? Right? Like, wow. Wow. Excellent work. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. I don't know if this is gonna. Okay, so we've got big pieces, and now we know not to do the start from the top and work our way down. We know to work from the bottom, work our way up. Oh, that's awesome, Dieter. You probably needed that. Like, just go to town. That's what I do. Like in 2021, I got bored. And like, I was like so anxious that I like decided to redo my parents' backyard. And tearing out that AstroTurf was like, take that motherfucker. Like, fuck you. And fuck, yeah, sorry. It was much, it was a very spiritual experience for me. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, it got some real aggression out. Felt good. Felt really good. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, so this is. Where do you go? Where do you go? You go here. Okay. So you're like that. And then you're like that. And you're along the bottom somewhere. Okay, so this is the bottom stuff. And this piece looks like it's gonna come off. Yeah. It was good because I was trapped. I was like inside all day. You know, it was 2021. Ah, shit. And yeah, I just was getting like super anxious all the time, and it's like I need a project. So, but I will say, like, I will give men this. Like, it was taking me all day to like just get a portion of the AstroTurf up and out, and the ex-husband did come by and was like, "What are you doing? Where have you been? I've missed you. Oh, here, let me help you do this faster." And he literally was like and just like pulled up a huge ass piece of it. And that was it. I was like, holy shit. So lucky to be strong. I'm pretty strong, but like I get worn out, you know. Like schlepping 80-pound bags. It's not my favorite. Not my back's favorite. I don't even know if I could still do that because that was like 5 years ago now. Time is speeding up. I tell you what, it is literally speeding up. So yeah, but it was good to get that aggression out. Like if you have something, a DIY, you can get a lot of aggression out, which is good. It's good for your soul. What time of year is it? Oh yeah, it's spring. Okay. I can never tell because we're down here in Arizona. I'm like, what time of year is it? It's my birthday. It's my birthday year or time. What are words? I don't know. I don't know. Ah, it's flaking. Don't flake. You did your whole bathroom during COVID? Impressive things I've ever done. That's awesome. That was good. Yeah, be impressed. Like I'm still impressed by what I did for my parents. It was mostly like, see, now you guys should stay more and hang out down here more. You know, it snowed. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine. Holy crap. I can't imagine. Yeah, I forget what my parents were saying. I think they were saying it was like gonna rain or something, but their weather was doing weird stuff too. I mean, everybody's weather is kind of doing weird stuff anymore. I think the weather pattern is just gonna be high weirdness from now on. But I'm hoping this like heat bowl lifts or whatever because it's super annoying. Ugh. Yeah. And it won't leave. Yeah. Well, maybe we can send some of our heat your way and then it will like, it'll warm up for you and cool down for us because like you have to mentally prepare yourself every year for summer here because it's like, it's so depressing. Like, and I can like handle the heat. Like I can handle the heat better than I can handle the cold. We're finished in an hour. There are a million pieces, big hammers and pry bars. Yes. See, my dad won't let me use his sledgehammer. But it looks really fun. And now I have like a power drill. And it works so much better than a regular drill. Oh, I do like power tools. Like they just make your life easier. But is it a dry heat? It is, Dieter. It is a dry heat. Yeah. Okay. In fairness, I will say if it gets like over 100 degrees somewhere and you're like in the tropics and it's humid, that is substantially more dangerous than just like getting up into the high 100 and the 100 teens kind of thing because your body can still cool itself with a dry heat. But with a humid heat, you can sweat all day long and it won't evaporate. Oh, hi, Diana. I miss you too. Here, let me give you everyone's a fucking moderator. But yeah, the humidity is literally like that's the thing that kills people. And mosquitoes that have diseases in different parts of the world, but it's the humidity that does not allow your body to cool itself. Here in Michigan, crazy snow and bitter cold. Yeah. Oh, I should send it. If only I could send weather your way, I would. Be like, would you like some of this? Because I'm over it. Like I said, it's supposed to be like 80s max right now. And we're nearly at 100 degrees. It's at, let me see. It's good to see you, Diana. Yeah, I think we're still at 96. We're at 96. Yeah. No, and tomorrow's going to be 98. My birthday, it's going to be 99. Of course it is. And it looks like it won't really go down. I guess by like Monday or Tuesday, it'll be low 90s, high 80s. But Wednesday and early April, it's going to be lower 80s. It's where it should have been. So frustrating. Especially because, like, you don't want Arizona heat. No, yeah, nobody does. But, yay. And SW. Oh, the southern. I don't know. Wait, who lived in Michigan? Oh, okay. Oh, outside Motown. Okay. That's cool. Michigan is haunted, in my opinion. All those places are haunted. New Mexico is very haunted. In Monroe, Michigan? Okay. Lots of hauntings out that way. Oh, that's so sweet. No, I've had this one. This is like, I guess I wasn't really posting on it until like around this time last year, maybe a little later. Just because like I needed a different outlet than, yeah, it is haunted. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, Dee Dee, just because I needed like a little bit of an outlet that wasn't Delphi. So, because it's around this time last year that all the major harassment started. So, it's like, knock on wood, we're done with that. Have Al Capone mansions. Wow. Yeah, where I grew up, off the Illinois River. Shit. Capone would have like a lot of his hideouts for the alcohol and the other illicit activity. Like Peoria is where I grew up. Peoria, Illinois, central Illinois, and I guess it's kind of north central Illinois. But Al Capone it was like his prostitution ring was based out of Peoria, I think. One of them, at least. I don't know. That's the lore anyway. I don't know my prostitution town lore very well. It was good to see you, Lisa. I love you. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you. Yeah, I prefer chill now. It's just been too much recently. It really has. And things will be getting better, I have a feeling, but I will watch from afar. I will watch from a safe distance. How about that? Okay, the terracotta is actually way easier to put back together. just fixing stuff that my cat broke. He's not only an escape artist, but he's also a break artist. He's very good at breaking stuff and opening doors. But apparently, 26 Dead Zombies, your kitty Lucky can open doors and cabinets too. This is a skill that some cats have that we all need to be aware of. They're such troublemakers sometimes, I swear to goodness. Swear to goodness. Oh, I hate this stuff on my fingers. Capone owned a lot of property around the St. Joseph River. Okay. Interesting. Oh, fuck. Good. Son of a... Yeah, he owned a lot of stuff. And then didn't he die from like going crazy because he had syphilis or something? In jail or incarcerated or whatever. I don't know why I remember that kind of stuff. It's so crazy that well, no, because if he had syphilis, wouldn't they would have antibiotics by then, wouldn't they? Aw. Lucky stares you down when he's been naughty. Aw. Smudgy climbed a drape and couldn't get down and ripped the poop of it. She's so cute. I pretend I didn't. Aw. That's how they are, though, dude. Lulu got trapped up on a high thing. She got trapped up on this high, I don't know what you would call it. It's in the kitchen. It's a high thing. And then, so I was I was going to have to go out and get the ladder and bring it in. I was I'm not doing that. So I got up on the kitchen counter and then I got one of the kitchen chairs and I put the kitchen chair up and kind of propped it on top of the refrigerator so that she could hop down from the high place onto the chair, onto the top of the refrigerator. But I was oh, I'm too old for this shit, guys. You guys got to be better at this. Because then she was meowing because she couldn't figure out how to get down. I was you got yourself up there. You can figure out how to get down. But then she was kind of panicking and no, I don't think I can, Mom. I don't think I can. I don't think I'm going to figure it out. I'm sorry. Can you please come get me? I was I guess. Silly kitty. You silly little mongoose kitty. Mongooses. So funny. My sister-in-law had weasels. Or ferrets. Ferrets. They're not weasels. They're ferrets. She called them Chip and Dale. And I think Chip was the naughty one. And ferrets are they're really sweet, but they're tiny. They are tiny. They're super cute though. Oh, it's good to see you. Thank you. Yay, bye. It's good to see you. They're toddlers. Everything seems like a good idea. I know. They're just what would happen? And then it's oh, I can't be mad at you, you adorable little thing that breaks shit and looks at me what? What? I remember when we first got Simba, there was this favorite mug that I had and it was from this place in Peoria that had closed and stuff. So it was a mug that you could never get again. And I remember watching in slow motion as Simba just pushed it off the counter. And he was looking at me the whole time too. He was and then it was just, So that's what they do though. They're how sociopathic can I be before you lose your shit? And they can get that's the thing. It's probably good that I don't have kids because I worked at a daycare for a year to help pay off one of my student loans, and um, I was assigned to like the 12 to 24-month olds, and that's like when they're learning to say no and stuff. So like it was just really hard to say no to them. Yeah, how far can I push today, right? They're devious. I love them. Like I would never be without a cat, but I think I would never really do adopt a pet again because I would want to go meet the cat first or see the cat in like their natural surroundings if like they didn't just come up to me and need adoption right then and there, like outside. But even with kitties that are outside, you kind of have to go and make sure they don't have that communicable disease or whatever it is. So you'd have to isolate them, you know. Um, oh boy. Did I put? Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, actually, the terracotta was a lot easier than the other one. That's interesting. I think it's because it's like a more flaky material and it like flakes down better when you push it into itself. I don't know. I just made that up. That could be what it is. I don't know. Because like there's a whole piece missing. Yeah, there's a whole piece missing. But yeah, so I got like a new computer and stuff, and I was gonna figure out how to use it for OBS and whatnot. I think I will eventually, but I have a new camera too. Now, of course, it has to be plugged into something that streams, so like a computer. My laptop's still doing okay, but I'm glad I have a computer just in case because I think my laptop is 10 years old at least now. So, but yeah, I want to like get better at making content and just like having people to hang out with and talk to that are like interested in similar things. Um, oh, this stuff is so gross. Why is it so gross? Ah. But yeah, so um but I might come back to Delphi. I was thinking like maybe like analyzing the dynamics of what makes true crime communities effective versus ineffective and what that even looks like. Because like, you know, I was kind of getting into earlier, it was like you kind of look at what they did with the Golden State Killer and what is what? Sorry, Dieter, I'm not paying attention. um Yes, do that. Okay. Yeah, cuz like it it's interesting that like people still end up becoming the thing that they railed against, you know? Like you either have the ability to I don't know if it's like that black and white, but it does feel like there's a very slippery slope that you can go down when you know, when you need to be right or like I don't know. I think the feuding got to be too much, you know. Um, and it got to a point where it was like there needed to be certainty, so people really leaned into certainty, and a lot of nuance got erased in between. And that's what makes it so ineffective, in my opinion. Like, I don't study sociology or any of this kind of stuff, but it would be interesting to look into, is what I'm trying to say. So, okay, okay. If you guys like that, it is kind of like, it seems like it's gonna be dry, but like, if other people are like say you guys, if even if you wanted to like come up and just be like, well, my experience was this, or like, I really noticed this, um that could be like a really nice way to kind of like go back and look at it, in a very like more well-rounded way, I guess. you know Hear what you're saying. And yeah, it certainly becomes a whole new animal. Yeah, because like, you have the crime, you have the cover up, and then you have the coverage of it. And the space itself is like maybe the internet is just not good for this kind of thing, but I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, some of your posts? Oh, I'm going to go do that, Dieter. Let me. Losing the thread. Page and reshapes. Wow. Dieter, you have such a way with words. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You have such a great way with words, you know? Neutral in a toxic environment, right? Yeah. It is an art form. I agree with that. That's so well said. That restraint is an art form. It really is. It's kind of like with art too, like knowing when to stop, knowing when it's done, when it's good enough. That's a real tricky thing to get right. Yeah. Mm. That, Dieter, you have such a way with words. This is so well written. 4 days ago, oh my gosh. I want to post it so that people can go. How do I share this? How do I do that thing? Um, 10 years later, she figured it out. And she was like, dang. I wish it, yeah. Okay, well, I shared it. I don't know if I did it right. But that is so important. Yeah. Oh, finding the adults in the room. Uh-oh. Oh, no, you didn't. That could have ended probably badly. 26, were you kicked out? I try to keep composure, but I found myself getting too emotional because of the drama. Well, because it's destabilizing, you know. I love it. You caught some flack for that because it's reasonable, because it makes sense, because normal, regulated people are capable of that. And there just aren't enough normal, capable, regulated people anymore. I think because, like, the ecosystem is not a place that is made for that, you know? That's crazy, by the way. That's crazy. Because you stopped myself from losing control. That's good. Yeah. It was good to see you, Rock Crusher. Have a good one. Yeah, you know, people assume I'm talking about that. Oh, well, they can assume whatever they want. Because, I don't know, I think people get more upset when they know that they're partly to blame. And that's on them, you know. So, and some people can never take responsibility for anything. So, um, yeah, I think you're okay. I think it's okay. I loved it. I think it's very well written. And Dieter, you've been kind of a lifeline for me when I was really down and out. Um, oh, not good to sit that long in that way. Oh my God. I'm definitely feeling my 39 years. Well, soon to be 39 years. I'm just grateful that I'm here still. I'm still alive. Um, so I think I'm going to be missing more pieces. The Loopy Cat is really good at breaking stuff. Huh. Okay, maybe it's this piece. Yes, it's that piece. So I think all of us in here were in most of the same lives chats. Okay. You are always so true and straightforward. Oh, not as well as you, Dieter, I will say, but um, yeah, I'm not sure which live you guys are talking about, but you know, I'm sure it was messy. Things have been messy, and they really don't need to be. You know, either there's new information or there's not, or it's like let's go over old theories just to have fun or something. You know, oh, this is where this is. I wonder if this would work. Oh, I'm in top messages. It was silly goose. Um, wow. It's a lot of lives from several. Oh God. Yeah, I'm sure it probably got you kicked out in some spaces. You know. Yeah, that's rough. But yeah, we can't. It's the discomfort of holding multiple things at the same time. You know, and compromising. Like, I don't know why it's so difficult for some people to compromise. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. I need to find. I'll be right back. I gotta find. You were ready to argue, but that's good. Because yeah, they would have kicked you. I'm sure. I need like toothpicks. I'll be right back. More cherry Coke. Because we need it. We need it to exist. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that, I hate to say it, but like, just keep your heads down because, you know, nobody's gonna like, nobody's gonna appreciate nuance right now. Oh, here comes Mr. You want to come say hi? That's the RO system, guys. Sorry. I apologize. That's so gonna happen if you channel just piss you off. You have every right to feel pissed off. I mean, all right, come say hi then. Okay. Okay. Yep. Do you want to come up here and say hi? Yeah? Well, come up here. Come on. You can come up here. The people want to see your handsome face. Yeah. I don't want to bend this way. My body doesn't like it. You're a big baby. Big old baby. Oh my goodness. Say hi, Loopy. What's that, the ice maker? Say hi. Say hello. You okay? You want to go outside? Is that what you want? Go outside? Like, what are all these weird noises? Okay, hold on. Let me. Come here, baby. Come here. Go on. Yeah. Yeah. He can go be loud outside. He's cute. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I would be pissed off too because I'd be like, are we here to fight or are we here to talk about things that could lead to other things? And that's why it's like, I wonder how many true crime communities end up being like Delphi, where it's just like a select few of people just end up fighting, you know? Because that's what it feels like, you know? Ah, damn it. I did that backwards. Did that upside down. And I think there's a piece missing. I don't know where. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. The birds are going to taunt him. He loves it being taunted. Okay, hold on. Let me try this. But yeah, I really do hope like the FBI and people are doing something, but for a little bit, you know, Brad Blankenship had he was in contact with like the CIA. He didn't feel like I was where I wanted to be anymore. Yeah, I agree, Dieter. When it becomes so personal too, like I don't think people should be doxxed and whatnot, but I don't think things should become hateful either. And and you have a much better case. This doesn't mean, oh, because is it like, oh, it goes all the way, he goes, oh, okay. I figured it out. There's a huge piece missing, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, like, people need to just keep it as professional as possible. But it does devolve, like, it was funny how like crazy people came at me for like defending Kathy Allen and then calling out Uniparty, and just saying like, hey, by the way, all these people do know each other. They pretend to be on opposite sides, but they know each other. And like how much that angered people. And then kind of showing like the trajectory of where like the roadblocks fit into everything, and how it is very much, it does very much look like it's some sort of 764 connection. A little bit at least, you know, like who's to say? If you go down a rabbit hole and you're like, it's definitely this and it's definitely that, it's like you're going to alienate yourself and, you know, other people that want to look into it, and you want other people looking into it because you want as many eyeballs on it as possible. So it's tricky. It's very tricky. But you know, the stuff that I dealt with, I just reported it to the police. So now like those people are at least in a police report, you know. And that's pretty much all you can do unless you're willing to do a civil suit. For a while I was really considering it. I talked to my dad. He is actually an attorney. He was willing to like look into it for me, but I was like, no, because I don't want this to be my whole life, you know? It was already like a weird 2 years of my life. Like, I don't want it to continue to be weird. So, but I don't know, maybe I should have. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Yeah, if you're following a line of investigation, what do you care what anyone else is doing, right? His eye are like, what the fuck? Yeah. Because, like, it was so funny because I think it was like early 2024, but it could have been late 2023. Criminality invited people up to just as like open call-in discussion on Delphi. And I called in, or I streamed in because I wanted to talk about the runes. And Gray Hughes heard me talking about it and wanted to come up and like be like, you're so dumb and that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard and blah, blah, blah. And then everybody was like, oh my God, he called you dumb. And I'm like, yeah. So like we're gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. People are like, what did you do? Like, you just took it? And I'm like, I didn't take it. Like, I treated him back like a human being and he was fine ultimately. That were involved or lived in the community. Yeah. Yeah. Gray, I know. He's a mongoose, I'll tell you what. Not a cool mongoose either. He's a silly mongoose. But you know, it was like, see, we can be professional. Like, we don't have to fight. Like, this isn't just like a Jerry Springer arena or something, you know? I don't like I do not like epoxy clay. It's so gross. So gross. But we'll do it. Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty what is the word? Not great. It's not great right now. But yeah, it's like if I can handle somebody calling me like dumb or something, like can't we all just get along? But no, we can't apparently. So move to Delphi, some of that place is a darkness that can be explained until you physically visit there. I believe you. I believe you. I think it's because a lot of people know things, you know? And when a lot of people know things and they can't say anything, that's when it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I don't really know who, like, I don't really know how to explain that, you know? Oh, this stuff is so gross. But I believe you, you know? Like, there's a point to me where I even feel like Becky Patty knows. And I feel like they're having to, like, live with knowing that there's a more than likely innocent man incarcerated for 130 years for a crime he didn't commit, you know? This stuff is so disgusting. No, okay. But anyway, a friend messaged me called Delphi the Hillbilly Psyop. Hillbilly Psyop. That's awesome. I like that. That's pretty awesome. A friend messaged me some good news today, and my only advice was keep it away from YouTube. It's the reason we can't have nice things. Well said. Well said. Amen. The hillbilly psyop. Oh, it's MK Ultra at the wazoo, man. It is. It really is. I mean, that was an apt description, for being honest. For being honest. And, you know, you can be MK Ultra by the people around you. Just being like, hey, you better shut your mouth. We know where you live. We know your vulnerabilities. You know, we know where your children walk to school and the route they take. And it's pretty easy to like get intimidated by that, you know? Oh my goodness, this stuff is so gross. Do I want to do? Yeah. Let me get. What did I do with the? Oh, okay. Yeah, I stood at the cemetery by the gate and had chills in broad daylight. Okay. It is spooky. It's spooky. There's so much unresolved there. And it's like so many people have to keep a secret. That would be really hard, you know? But it is kind of like, if it is, oh, he has big funny eyes, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He's a silly kitty. Yeah, he's got big old eyes. He looks terrified most of the time. He's a little troublemaker though. He's a little troublemaker. My troublemaker. I probably should have gotten new epoxy clay, but it's like expensive and it would take a while, and I'm like doing all this stuff now. So I'll just work with what I have. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, I think there was so much, it's just speculation on my part, but I think there was so many things wrong. Like, I think, I feel like Walla should be investigated for sure. Um, I do feel like other content creators were on the case in a very weird manner. Very like, that's weird. And then recently, Dieter, I can send it to you, but like somebody did like a face, a reverse, like you can take somebody's face and reverse it, and you can find that there are certain individuals that are on the case that you know were in certain industries, certain entertainment industries. Not that it makes it bad, but like the fact that a lot of the case has a lot of females who were using their bodies to get information. It's like, why were there so many of those people on this case? You know, there's a little too much of that. It's just weird. It's just weird. What time is it? It's 5. Okay. Probably they're probably gonna want to get fed soon, but yeah. So I don't really know. Like, I'm glad to be out of it, but I'm also like, there's kind of some stuff that's unresolved, and I think remember when I said that to you in an email, I mentioned how many females. Yeah, yep, they're all complicit. That's the problem, because it's like, but if you can't prove it for liability's sake, like you can't say it. So, but I think that's really the issue. There's so many people that have inserted themselves that are watching the case because they have reasons to watch the case, you know. Um, but yeah, it's sad. It really is, because it's like, I think this is a pretty common occurrence um, in a lot of true crime, and I think it's only going to continue to be more and more common, like more and more of an issue. Yeah, no evidence. You have to sit on it until evidence becomes available, right? Right. And, why it was just, there's so many things that it's like the way that it got reacted to was the tell. If the reaction hadn't been the way that it was, it would just have been some speculative thing, you know? Um, and things devolved pretty fast. And it was kind of like, you're showing us where to look. Sure can. It's community building. Yeah. Yeah, it's an oddity. Yeah. So, And people do need to be aware of what, yeah, females can females can do. Because, like, there was a lot of woke stuff that people were using to kind of, like, evade responsibility. And that's why nuance has to be kept around, because, like, people have to be able to look at things intelligently. But if you're not getting that, then, oh, shit. Well, then you're not getting it. Um, this is not easy. This clay is so gross and old. Probably a big reason why. Okay, hold on. Let me try to flatten this. But yeah, like I'll probably just work on this channel for the most part. Unless I want to do something like, Delphi or retrospective of, like, how things got really, really fucked up. In that exact language. Ah, shit. Yeah, made a comment about years ago on Stage Channel that I wish all creators needed to be locked in a gym and fight it out. That would actually work. Yeah, that would actually work. People might end up dead, but that could be bad. Yeah, I'll just say it. That could be bad, but that was a good idea. It's the right idea, you know. I remember always, like, being like, "Oh, let's not get caught up in the drama," and then just getting reamed out for being like, "Let's not get caught up in the drama." You're really true about the sex stuff for info. Yeah, unfortunately, it was. Um, I mean, that's like a huge part of the 764 model too. You basically get people in compromising positions, and then they'll do whatever they need to do to make sure that that compromising information on them doesn't get out. And it was really hard for me to believe that shit at first, but it just kept getting proven and proven and proven. And it was crazy. Now, part of that, it doesn't have to be that it was, like, so organized, but that it just, like, emerged that way. But I'm sure there were people who were like, "Hey, if you need to figure out what so and so is thinking or doing behind the scenes, just give me the word and I'll go over." It could be something like that. But it literally was that, like, I don't know. hmm Oh, yeah, he would, for sure. We all know it. We all know it. Um, yeah, if I couldn't bring a weapon, it wouldn't work. And even then, like, I wouldn't want to bring a weapon. 'Cause I don't know how to use them. But I would. I'll learn, but it's like nobody really needs to be fighting anyway. He is naturally funny. That's good. Yeah, thank God. Thank goodness for laughter, right? Yeah, yeah. I agree with that. Zombies. Like Skip was like super harassed um, for even just talking about Daniel Pearson. And I think that's just because Daniel Pearson was like an actual witness on the bridge the day that the abductions happened. And I don't know. It's just interesting. This elephant's looking a little rough. Looking a little rough. It's pretty nice to work with, though. Of course, I made too much of it, but I already activated it. So I can't use it. Maybe I can use it for something. I don't know. But yeah, Tuesday. It's nice. I have Wednesday and Thursday while I'm still 38. I don't know. It's not hitting me as hard as it used to. Like the age thing. I don't know why. Mm. This stuff is so gnarly to work with. I mean, if it was newer, it would probably be better. And I wonder what I can use to kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. You guys have anything planned for the weekend? I want to go to my favorite sushi place. Also, it's so good. It's just so delicious. Hi, Lisa. You're back. Hello. How's it going? Uh, the stuff does not want to take the. I guess. You have no plans beyond sleeping tonight? I should probably try to get some sort of walk in when the sun gets lower, just because I didn't this morning because I was so lazy. So I can sleep well tonight because I do love sleeping well. That is like a new luxury that has just been amazing. Oh, it's so nice. So, so nice. So yeah, I might oh. This is getting harder. Sleep is the best, I know. Fixes so much stuff. Like I can be in a really bad mood and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep. Just gonna sleep it off. And I wake up and I'm like, huh, that works. That really does work. And I'm still somebody that only needs like probably, oh gosh, probably 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours to feel rested. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sleep is your favorite activity. Oh, hi, Snake. Hello. How's it going? Sleep fixes a lot. It does. Yeah, I had some braids in because I have to wear a hat when I go out walking, but I got too lazy. How's it going? I was fixing stuff and talking about the true crime community. A little. A little. Because times are chaotic now. But, wait, what just happened? What was that? Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah. It could be worse. We could live in Iran, you know. That's what I tell myself whenever I'm like, oh, hate my life. Oh, nice. Good, good. My name is on it. That is a really good post that you had, though, Dieter. I liked it a lot. Oh, my elephant looks so weird. That's so weird. Hopefully, hopefully with some paint over it, it will um, look more like an elephant trunk. See, I had to sculpt that because there was a whole piece missing. Because Mr. Loopy likes to break shit. He's a little destructive artist. Yeah, so hopefully when it dries, like maybe I'll have to sand it down a little bit. And then hopefully when it dries, it'll be like, I can paint it. Probably have to paint it like a bunch of, probably like brown. I had some Inca gold. What? Oh, yeah, he's got a cast on his trunk. The green elephant somebody gave you? That's so cool. Is the Ganesh, the remover of obstacles? Because I like that guy. Yeah. You want to come say hi? Oh, you want to lick your butt? All right. Cool. You want to come say hi? No? All right. Anywho, oh boy. Oh boy. What time is it? What time is it? Hmm. No, I don't know when the sun sets, actually. Let me see. When does the sun set? Tonight. 6:44. Okay. How long? No, no, no. I want to do. 8:24. Lisa says hi. Where are you, Loopy? Loopy. Oh, he's being cute. He's like, I don't know if you guys can see him. Loopy. Yeah. What do you want? 5 a.m. Oh, no. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. You want to come say hi? No. Such a trouble kitty. Trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble. That's what you are. That's what you are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Too late. Oh. Lisa says, hello, hello. That's so cute. You're ready for lawn mowing season. Yeah, I'm converting my lawn to a garden because I don't want to mow it. I'd rather try to get veggies. Oh yeah, I was like, what was I just doing? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, 7 to 140 minutes. Takes about 90 minutes. Okay. Reddit. Crazy. The big red one to Iran? What's the big red one? Oh. 2,000 members of the 82nd. You guys might hear it. Luke Air Force Base, where I'm at, they have been, especially last week, they have been like doing a whole bunch of stuff and it's been really loud. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. What is the big red one? The big, oh, okay. 3,000. The 82nd Airborne. Second Airborne. Oop. Airborne Division. News. Pentagon to deploy 3,000 82nd Airborne soldiers. Oh wait, okay. Okay. I'm not sure if they're going to be going into Iran or if they're just going to be over in the Middle East, but it's still concerning. Hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, why do they call it the big red one? Yes? Well, come in here. Quit being so loud. 82nd Airborne is a team they're sending in because they're considered the finest airborne division. Okay. That's good to know. As long as they're not like, because I think we're in peace talks right now with Iran, but I'm not sure. Um, I would hope that. Yeah, he is very talkative. He's so talkative. It's ridiculous how talkative he is. But they were saying like, I guess there's like a 15 point something or other that the administration wants the Iranians to agree to, or I don't know. I don't understand these things, but they say no talks. Was this recent? Let me see. Says they're talking, Aaron says they're not. Who's telling the truth? 30 minutes ago, yeah. And that's the Washington Post. Um, CNN. The, the vice president and Marco Rubio are leading negotiations. To sustainable proposals. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't like. It looks like it's just a tricksy something or other is going on. Yeah. If I were them, I would demand $1 million. $1 million. Trump's statement was to manipulate the market opening yesterday. Yeah, I think that's some tricksiness that's going on for sure. Um, yeah, that does seem like something he would do, like because I mean he's like every time that they've been like, hey, are you gonna we're like getting ready to have talks with these people, and then they like bomb them. They just send like the stealth bombers. See, I feel really bad for the Iranian people, Dr. Evil. Yes. $1 million. But I feel really bad for the Iranian people because that Ayatollah is going to be a nut job no matter what. Yeah. So it sucks, man. It just sucks. Loopy, come inside. Come on. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I better get going, guys. The cat has spoken. It is time for their dinner. And then I must go get my walk on, even though, what is it? It's 94 degrees. Oh my god. What time does it set? What time does the sun set? 6:44. Okay. And then I have like what, roughly an hour? Yeah, feed the babies. A meme on X of two steering wheels. One is a baby toy, and the title was something like Trump and the Ayatollah steering the hormones together. Oh, Loopy loves you too, Lisa. Loopy says hi. Well, he also says, give me my food. I'm hungry. So, but I'll let you guys go, and I'm hoping for peace in the Middle East. Not expecting it, but I want that dumb Ayatollah gone. He's a piece of shit. They don't need to do that to their people, but would run it together. Yeah, great. They can like have a little serenade. Half the F-16s in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh, wow. Well, I know Luke Air Force Base was doing all their stuff because I was like, oh my God, like it felt like we were under attack, like window panes were shaking. It was really scary. I was like, either planes like gonna crash or we're being attacked or I don't know what's going on, but it was, I wish I had like recorded it when it was happening because it was scary, but it's really good to see all of you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for helping me get all my stuff re-glued together. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Because yeah, I'll probably do more on this channel. I'm just a little over the shenanigans. So yeah, but Loopy loves you guys. Yes. He'll love you even more once he gets fed. So I better go. Let me deal with this. Okay. But thanks, guys. Have a good night.